Oolong is a traditional semi-oxidized Chinese tea, which includes withering the plant under strong sun and oxidation before curling and twisting. The exact origin of the term is impossible to state with certainty. The Chinese term Oolong was first used to describe the tea in 1857 in the text Miscellaneous Notes on Fujian by Shi Hongbao. There are three widely accepted explanations of the origin of the Chinese name. Number 1. The term Oolong tea replaced the old term when loose tea came into fashion. Since it was dark, long and curly, it was called black dragon tea, or Oolong. Number 2. Oolong tea first existed in the Wuyi Mountains region. This is evidenced by poems from the Qing dynasty. Number 3. Oolong tea had its origin in the Angsi oolong tea plant, which was discovered by a man named Sulong. Another tale tells of a man named Wu Liang, who discovered oolong tea by accident when he was distracted by a deer after a hard day's tea picking. By the time he remembered to return to the tea, it had already started to oxidize. Most oolong teas, especially those of fine quality, involve unique tea plant cultivars that are exclusively used for particular varieties. Different styles of oolong tea can vary widely in flavour. They can be sweet and fruity with honey aromas, woody and thick with roasted aromas, or green and fresh with complex aromas, all depending on the horticulture and style of production. Different varieties of oolong are processed differently, but the leaves are usually formed into one of two distinct styles. Some are rolled into long curly leaves, while others are wrap-curled into small beads, each with a tail. Tea production in Fujian is concentrated in two regions, the Wuyi Mountains and Anxi County. Both are major historical centers of oolong tea production in China. The most famous and expensive oolong teas are made in the Wuyi Mountains. The manufacture of oolong tea involves repeating stages to achieve the desired amount of bruising and browning of the leaves. Withering, rolling, shaping, and firing are similar to black tea, but much more attention to timing and temperature is necessary. Recommended brewing techniques for oolong tea can vary widely. One common method is to use a small steeping vessel, such as a gaiwan or yingsing clay teapot, with a higher than usual leaf-to-water ratio. Such vessels are used in the gongfu method of tea preparation, which involves multiple short steepings. Both oolong and the Fijian preparation process, known as the gongfu tea ceremony, are popular in South China and amongst Chinese expatriates in Southeast Asia. For a single infusion, 1 to 5 minute steepings are recommended, depending on personal preference. Oolong contains caffeine, although the caffeine content in tea will vary based on environmental factors, when the leaf is plucked, and the production processes.